Hello everyone, welcome back again. Today's review is what I'll call or term a staple cigar. It is one that every one of you have probably heard of, but we're going to review it today. This was provided by cigarsdirect.com. Wanted a nice review done on the Oliva Maduro Robusto. Now this is a very beautiful cigar. Oliva makes great cigars. The construction is impeccable. Oliva makes a great cigar. Now this is a Nicaraguan Puro, meaning all the tobacco was grown in Nicaragua, using the Esteli, Condega, and Jalapa Valley regions. This is the cigar utilizes a Connecticut broadleaf Maduro wrapper grown in Nicaragua. The binder is Habano, and the filler is Nicaraguan Habano. So it's all Nicaraguan. I've had this before. It should be fairly full-bodied, and again, the cigar just looks great. I think we need to look at it again. But why don't we get started and see for ourselves what it's like. First thing, of course, is to give a gentle cut to the cap. Great draw. Now to light it. Right away, there's a lot of dark chocolate. Some sweetness, excuse me, some sweetness on the spice. A lot of pepper, especially when you blow it through your nose. You do not inhale to do that, by the way. Vanilla, dark, semi-sweet chocolate, and black pepper. So those would be the initial flavors, and I will let it sit for a minute and we'll be right back. Starting off nicely, just as expected, the Oliva Maduro Robusto. Maybe a half inch in, and the flavors have somewhat settled down, and I expect it to change, but at this point it is those dark chocolate, a grapefruit type citrus, and vanilla, and an incredible amount of black pepper. The finish is pretty much pure vanilla and a lot of lingering black pepper. Now, if history is any indicator, the cigar should change again. Those flavors will somewhat change here after a while. But anyway, we'll see. Every cigar stands on its own, but I expect it to change again or two. So that's where we are right now, and it's early. Maybe a half inch in, but I'll be back as soon as it changes again. About 3/4 of an inch in now, just a little ways further down the road from where I left you last. And the cigar at this point is starting to show signs of becoming richer. The grapefruit notes are subtle, and the vanilla notes are a little more prominent, combining with that dark chocolate, and there is sweetness there with the richness. So it's changed somewhat. And of course, the pepper is going to be there throughout. The finish is about the same. It's going to be a vanilla finish, becoming creamier at this point, but the pepper lingers nicely on the finish. So there's the first change. It is becoming richer, and it took about 3/4 of an inch to get to that point because it just started, and I'll keep you up to date with the next change. Alright, about an inch before the ash fell off. You can see where it fell off. It fell off nice and evenly. Cigar is burning extremely evenly and nice. The draw is great. Alright, so the flavors are about the same, but there's a little bit of a mix different. The citrus notes are detectable, but they're somewhat subtle. The vanilla is combining nicely with that dark chocolate and giving it sweetness, richness, and the pepper is still good. The cigar, and I should have told you this in the previous segment, at that point I started noticing the full-bodiedness. It is full-bodied, and it will be from here forward. So this segment, it should have been said before, and I apologize for that. But the cigar is going along nicely, has great flavor. The flavors are obvious. You'll detect those when you smoke it. It's just as I described before. So there we are at this point, about 1.25 inches in of the Oliva Maduro Robusto. I am down to the band. I'll be removing that before I come back. But the flavors, the three main flavors we've talked about before, are all evenly split right now. They're all detectable, but they're all even in flavor. Richness is still there. Sweetness, nice pepper still there. The finish is still one of a creamy vanilla and lingering pepper, so I'll be back to continue on here shortly. I'm down to the end, so let's wrap it up. Oliva makes a great cigar. This cigar is full-bodied. The dark chocolate notes are obvious. They combine nicely with the grapefruit, citrus, and vanilla, which give it richness and sweetness. The pepper is great on both ends. The finish is one of vanilla, and the pepper lingers nicely. Nothing much bad you can say about the cigar. This cigar gets a score of 90. Case closed. Oliva makes a great cigar. They're on store shelves everywhere, so you can find them easily. Oliva Maduro Robusto, 90.